So, you're interested in dating a Filipina? That's great. But, let's be honest, creating a profile that really stands out to a Filipina can be tricky. If you're getting a lot of swipes left, or not much attention, it could be because you're missing a few key things that we value when we're looking for a serious partner. In this video, I'll show you exactly what Filipinas look for in a dating profile, and trust me, it's not about showing off flashy photos or writing a perfect bio. It's about showing authenticity, respect, and a real interest in getting to know us. So, grab a seat and get ready because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what to put in your profile to make the right impression. Let's dive in. Okay, let's get into the basics. Your profile picture is the first thing we see, and trust me, it's super important. When we come across a profile with a clear, natural-looking photo, we immediately feel more comfortable. No need to be a professional model for this, just make sure you're smiling and looking relaxed. Filipinas really appreciate a friendly and approachable vibe, so make sure your picture shows that you're happy and ready to connect. And here's a bonus tip. Try to include a full-body shot. It's not about judging how you look, but it helps us get a better idea of who you are. Plus, it's a great way to show us a little about your lifestyle. Have a picture from a recent trip, or a photo of you doing something you love, like hiking, cooking, or playing music. It makes you come across as more interesting and down-to-earth. Now here's the part you'll want to pay attention to. Don't post shirtless gym selfies. Seriously. While some might be impressed by a chiseled body, we're looking for genuine connections, not someone who just seems to be flexing for attention or looking for something shallow. Sure, some Filipinas might be drawn to flashy images, but if you're serious about finding someone who wants a meaningful relationship, keep it classy and authentic. A simple, relaxed photo will always be more attractive than a display of muscles. Also, no sunglasses in the first picture. We want to see your face clearly. Sunglasses are cool, but we're not trying to figure out who's behind them. Show us your face, your real self. We're interested in what's inside, not just the cool shades. And let's be real here. Your picture doesn't need to be taken in a fancy studio with professional lighting. But please, don't make it look like it was taken at 3 a.m. in your garage with the only light coming from a dying lamp. A well-lit, clear, and natural-looking photo goes a long way, and will definitely appreciate you not trying to look like a serial killer on a midnight adventure. Now, let's talk about your bio. This is where you really get to show who you are and what you're looking for. Filipinas tend to be attracted to men who are genuine and sincere, so share a little bit about your interests, your values, and what you're hoping to find. For example, instead of saying something generic like, "I'm fun and outgoing," maybe try something more specific, like, "I love traveling and trying new food, but also enjoy quiet nights in with a good book or movie." See how that gives a little more insight into who you are? It's personal, it's real, and it makes us feel like we could get to know you better. It's also a good idea to mention why you're interested in Filipinas. If you say something like, "I admire the kindness, family values, and strong sense of community that Filipinas have," it shows you've taken the time to appreciate our culture. It doesn't hurt to add something like, "I'm looking for someone to share my life with, and I believe in loyalty, honesty, and building a future together." But listen, don't just leave your bio blank with a phrase like "ask me" or "looking for a good girl." That's a major turnoff. It shows that you're not really putting much thought into your profile. Here's the thing. Filipinas appreciate honesty. If you're on a dating app to find a serious relationship, say it. There's no shame in wanting something meaningful. You can even mention if you're open to long-distance relationships, especially since you're looking for a Filipina who could be living across the world. It's also important to be clear about what you want. Don't say things like, "I'm open to anything," if you really mean that you want to meet someone serious. Be upfront about your intentions so you don't waste anyone's time. And trust me, if you're looking to visit the Philippines or you've been before, definitely mention it. It shows that you're genuinely interested in our culture and not just here for fun. Now, here's a little don't list for you. I know you've probably heard a lot of advice, but let me tell you, these things will make Filipinas swipe left. First off, avoid the negativity. Saying something like no scammers, no liars doesn't paint a pretty picture. It just makes you seem like you've had bad experiences, and no one wants to start on that note. Instead, keep things positive. Focus on what you do want in a partner, like someone who's loyal, kind, and ready for a real connection. Second, please don't flex your wealth. It's okay to be proud of what you have, but when your profile is all about your money, cars, or luxury items, it can seem like you're only interested in shallow connections. Most Filipinas who are looking for a serious relationship are interested in someone who values family, loyalty, and shared experiences, not someone who's trying to play the sponsor role. If you're mentioning money or material things too much, you'll attract the wrong kind of woman. Someone looking for a sugar daddy, not a genuine connection. And please don't have a long list of requirements for your future partner. If your bio is like, must be under 25, slim, and like to cook, it just looks like you're shopping for a perfect match rather than looking for a real connection. Instead, say something more general like, I'm looking for someone who values family and is open to building a future together. All right, so now you have a pretty good idea of how to build a Filipina-friendly dating profile. The key is to be genuine, clear, and respectful. Show that you're a serious, family-oriented guy and will be much more likely to reach out. So, what do you think? Does your profile need a makeover? Feel free to drop your dating app bio in the comments below, and I'd be happy to share my thoughts. And hey, if you want to learn how to start great conversations with Filipinas and keep the chat flowing, I've written a guide called Messaging Secrets to Attract Filipinas. It's packed with tips on how to make your conversations more engaging and get better responses. You can find the link in the description below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this helpful. I'll see you in the next video.